What's up guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys how to play Ollie like a pro. Let's get into this. Before we get started guys, I do want to ask you guys to subscribe if you aren't already. And now let's get into this Ollie gameplay. Okay, for this first gameplay guys, I will be playing solo gameplay. What you have to remember with Ollie is that she is a very weak character. Honestly, she needs to be buffed, maybe put her weapon stronger, or even make her faster, but you just have to remember that overall, it's good to be near the bushes. You're going to want to play your whole game near the bushes because her active is being able to heal by eating the bushes. And also noting that she has low health and she's a weak character, it's good to start off with wake up coffee because it will allow you to get weapons faster, and you definitely need that when you're playing with Ollie. I'm going to try to take out that fin right there, and it's very, very helpful, her active, because she can, from no health, she can easily go to full health just by surviving off of bushes. And that's also why she's a weak character. As they were developing this character, I'm guessing that since they made her weak, they also made her with this active for that reason. And another tip is when you're going into the water, use your bomb and spear at the same exact time as you saw there. Because what this does is it allows you to not be in the water as long because you get a boost of speed as you're going into the water, because you don't want to get stuck in the water for too long so that people can shoot you from far away. Also, another tip is Knockback Spear. I recommend this 100%, and especially I recommend it over Knockback Bomb because it has more precision. It has more precision than the bomb. As you can see here, I can always hit with my spear, but with the bomb, it gives them time to run away, and you won't always be able to use it effectively. I know this person's going to go for it, so I'm just going to shoot him. Noting that she's very weak, which I've said many times, you have to play around that weakness. So never get near people. That's why I also use Knockback Spear, obviously. And you just have to stay away and shoot from far away. That's also why I use Nitro Bow, and it's very effective on her. A lot more effective than other characters for some reason, but it just is. And there is a level 12, there's a level 15. I don't think I'm going to be winning first place, not even second maybe. But in a case like this, thankfully my Nitro Bow allowed me to see that. And now I can easily just run away and hide. There is a Milo over there. I'm going to try to take him out because once I take her out, I'm basically done with this game because I don't think I'm going to win because of those two level 15s. I'm getting pushed back into the fire here. It's also good to use Adrenaline Shot in a case like this because you don't want to end up dying with more than one health because it's frustrating. And obviously no one wants to die with more than one health, knowing that they could have survived if they just had Adrenaline Shot. I'm very good with clicking my health kit button, but with Ollie, you have to be more focused on the actual battle or you'll die. So I use Adrenaline Shot with Ollie. I'm at very low health, and I don't really have many options right now. I think he's letting me kill him. And I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he got AFK for a second, or he was lagging, but thankfully I was able to kill him. And now for the next game. Instead, I will be doing solo, but I will be changing one thing up. Instead of using my Adrenaline Shot, which I was doing for low-level characters that might be watching this, I'll be using Jungle Shoes. and I will explain why during the game. Okay, thankfully I was put near the bushes, which allows me to explain my point even better. So, noting that with her, you're going to want to be near the jungle a lot. You're going to want to use jungle shoes because it not only adapts to her and her environment, but as you know, allows her to go faster. And in this case, you won't need to waste your items or your weapons just to go fast. Instead, you can use her jungle shoes. And also, another cool tip is that as you're eating, as soon as you're done, like it'll allow you to use that as if you just walked out of a bush, which can be very effective. And this level 6 is going to try to get that health kit. I'm just going to try to bother him. There's a level 14 over there. I don't think I'm going to win because of her. But we'll still try, because there's no point in not trying. I don't know what that level 14 is doing. That level 6 really isn't a problem, so I'm not trying to mess with him too much. Somehow, this person landed right into my pathway with legendary. Very helpful. And never just rush at the legendary. Like right now, I'm being strategic. I'm not going straight forward, but instead I'm gaining supplies just in case someone else gets it. Because I don't want to have a couple of health kits and not be able to get it and die just because I was rushing at it. And you always have to keep your finger on that map button because you want to know where the fire is, because as you saw in the last round, I almost lost. I was really close to losing because I kept on getting pushed back into the fire. So you don't want to be in that situation again. So you kind of want to stay away from it, the fire. And in some cases with Ollie, I know that camping isn't good for a lot of characters and won't let you get better at the character. But with Ollie, it kind of could be helpful, just camping in a bush. I don't, because I'm going against my level or lower level characters. But in your case, if you're going against a high level character, try to just hide, get as far as you can. And with jungle shoes, it should be helpful. But just try to run away, and you should be set. There's 5 more people, but I feel like I've searched the map out. So they're all coming from the watery area. They're either camping behind those 4 pillars, like this one. And actually, I feel like, all of the people that I didn't see were all over here. So as you can see, I avoided this big fight that was happening apparently without me even knowing. And that's essentially what you want to do. You don't want to get involved in fights. And as you saw right there, that's another amazing tip. As you're collecting a new weapon, always just use your weapon as you're collecting a new one of it. Because then it will be like getting a free one. Right now, I feel like I'm going to win, yes. The reason why I didn't just go back and put my thing there is because there was a health kit. Obviously, you don't want to give any higher level or even lower level character that. So, that was a very good play. We will be doing one more gameplay, and it will be in trios because it's the same thing as big teams. But I will be, instead of using jungle shoes, I will be using defibrillator. So essentially, basically it is the same. You just keep all the same tips that I just said in mind. It's just, the only difference is the defibrillator, and I will give some tips on that. But basically, as an Ollie, as you're playing, all you are is a support character. You're not going to be engaging in the fights. You can throw some bombs, throw some arrows, but no, you're not going to be engaging in any fights unless, like, they're 3-4 levels below you, which obviously isn't normal unless they just never level up their characters and they ended up getting put in a high level server. There is a pepper over here, level 9 it looked like. And this, trying to take out that Milo, wasn't able to get a clear shot there. Okay. Yeah, that Milo was bound to get out eventually. Thankfully, none of my teams are taking serious damage. I do like that. So, like, right now, that level 6 isn't moving, so obviously I'm going to take advantage of that. But, like, right now, my purpose is just to collect healths. Even though I didn't need it, I knew that my teammate needed it, so smart to collect it. And now what we're doing is we're just camping here. Okay, it seems like we're about to head into more fights. There's a level 11. Like I said, I was a little bit too close there. I was engaging in it like I said not to. So, you just have to be very safe. There is a level 16 and a level 11. I forgot that I didn't have my adrenaline, and as a lower level character compared to them, I should have had it, and that's why I lost. That's another example of why not to not have it, especially if you know you're going to be going against, for sure, characters that are higher level than you. And that is it for this gameplay. If you guys enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe if you're not already, and check out my other videos.